Earth is covered in hidden scars from ancient space collisions. These impact craters tell stories of fiery destruction, lost worlds, and even rebirth. Let's uncover the most powerful and fascinating ones ever found. Circle of Impact. The Meteor crater in central Quebec, Canada is one of Earth's most iconic and best-preserved impact structures. Formed about 214 million years ago during the late Triassic, the original crater was roughly 100 kilometers wide. Though erosion has worn it down, its shape remains striking thanks to the Meteor Reservoir, an annular lake encircling a central uplift clearly visible from space. The crater formed when a 5-kilometer-wide asteroid slammed into the Earth, creating a massive explosion, a rebound peak, and a basin that still defines the region's topography today. On the 1960s, hydroelectric dams transformed the crater basin into the Manicouagan Reservoir, now a key part of Quebec's power grid. While some scientists once linked the impact to a mass extinction or global event cluster, it's now seen as a major but isolated cosmic strike. The crater structure is so well preserved that it's used in planetary research as an Earth-based model for lunar and Martian craters. With road, boat, and air access, this remote but vital site blends ancient violence with modern energy, science, and human development. Frozen impact. Deep in the remote Ungava Peninsula of northern Quebec lies the Pingualuit Crater, a near-perfect circle stretching 3.5 km wide. Formed by a meteorite strike 1.4 million years ago during the Pleistocene epoch, this impact site is one of the best-preserved craters on Earth. Its isolation has shielded it from erosion, allowing scientists to study its original shape and structure. The crater rises 160 meters above the tundra and holds Lake Pingualuit, famous for its crystal-clear waters. With no rivers flowing in or out, the lake is filled entirely by snow and rain, making it one of the purest freshwater sources in North America. In 2007, the surrounding area became a national park co-managed with the Inuit community. Today, core samples from the lake bed reveal ancient climate data, making this frozen bowl of rock and water a precious window into Earth's past. 13. Very giant. The Kara crater in Arctic northern Russia is one of Earth's largest confirmed meteorite impact sites. Formed around 70 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, it originally spanned between 65 and 120 kilometers. Though erosion and glacial deposits have buried much of its structure, traces remain beneath the surface. Identified in 1970s through aerial surveys and remote sensing, it lies near a smaller formation once thought to be a separate crater. Today, scientists consider that smaller feature a satellite of the massive Kara impact. The collision released energy on a staggering scale, millions of megatons of TNT. While it occurred close to the dinosaur-killing extinction event, geologists believe Kara predates that by a few million years. Gravity and magnetic surveys have revealed a complex crater system with central uplifts, ring faults, and shocked rock samples. These include melt breccias and fractured quartz, scattered across a vast area. Due to harsh Arctic conditions, research is limited to summer expeditions. Still, Kara remains crucial in studying Earth's impact history and its hidden, long-forgotten catastrophes. Extinctions Crater. Hidden beneath Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula lies the Chicxulub crater, one of the most important impact sites on Earth. Measuring about 180 kilometers wide, it was formed 66 million years ago when a 1015K asteroid struck the planet. This catastrophic event coincides exactly with the end of the Cretaceous period and the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. Though invisible on the surface today, the crater's shape and impact features were revealed through gravity maps, magnetic data, and deep drilling, confirming its identity as a buried cosmic scar of extinction. The first clue to this global disaster emerged in 1980, when scientists found a thin layer of iridium-rich clay, now called the KPG boundary, present in rocks around the world. Later drilling missions, including Expedition 364, uncovered shocked quartz and melted rock deep beneath Yucatan. Chicxulub is a peak ring crater, a structure with central uplifted rock surrounded by rings and faults. It serves as a living laboratory for planetary scientists, geologists, and biologists alike. Though buried, Chicxulub tells the dramatic story of a planet-ending impact and the rebirth that followed. Wolf Creek Crater, or Kandimalal as known by the Jaru people, is one of the world's best preserved meteorite craters and among the few that can be easily explored at ground level. Located in Western Australia's Great Sandy Desert, it spans about 875 meters in diameter and plunges 60 meters deep. Formed roughly 300,000 years ago by an iron meteorite, the crater was officially documented in 1947, though Aboriginal oral traditions long told of its fiery creation. Those stories closely mirror the actual scientific understanding of its cosmic origin. The meteorite was about 15 meters wide and struck with the force of 1-2 megatons of TNT, vaporizing on impact and blasting out a near-perfect circle. Fragments of metallic iron and nickel have been found inside and around the crater. Thanks to its remote location, Wolf Creek remains largely intact, complete with raised rims and radial debris patterns. Designated as a national park in 1969, it's a vital geological site and sacred Aboriginal landmark. The crater story now includes both scientific insight and deep cultural meaning, blending Earth science with Dreamtime legends. Earth's oldest scar. The Vapaort Crater in South Africa's Free State province is the largest confirmed impact structure on Earth. Formed around 2 billion years ago during the Paleoproterozoic era, the crater once spanned 250 to 300 kilometers. Though erosion has erased much of the original basin, its massive central uplift, known as the Vapaort Dome, still stands. Created by a 10-kilometer-wide asteroid, the impact was so powerful, it vaporized rock and fractured Earth's crust. The event produced a multi-ring basin, much like craters seen on the Moon and Mars, though only the core remains today. Within the dome, ancient rocks over 3 billion years old rise in bent and twisted layers, a record of unimaginable force. Vapaort's geological clarity makes it a global reference for studying complex craters and the deep effects of planetary impacts. Remarkably, the surrounding Witwatersrand Basin, altered by the impact, holds the world's richest gold reserves. While the gold formed earlier, the crater may have shaped its concentration. Today, researchers use satellite imaging, fieldwork, and subsurface models to reconstruct the crater's form, making Vapaort both a scientific treasure and a key to Earth's violent past. Basaltic Blast. The Lonar crater in Maharashtra, India, is one of the world's few known hypervelocity impact craters formed in basaltic rock. Measuring about 1.8 kilometers wide and 150 meters deep, it lies within the Deccan Traps, an ancient volcanic landscape made of solidified lava. The crater was created roughly 570,000 years ago, when a meteor struck with immense force, generating extreme heat and pressure. This caused shock metamorphism and formed unique minerals. Though known locally for centuries, its meteoric origin wasn't scientifically accepted until the early 20th century. Lonar crater holds a saltwater lake, Lonar Lake, which is highly alkaline and saline, yet supports a fascinating ecosystem. In 2020, the lake turned bright pink, drawing global interest. Scientists attributed the shift to microbial blooms and rising salinity. Surrounding the crater are ancient temples that date back thousands of years, weathered but still standing. Indian and global researchers have used tools like satellite imaging, core sampling, and radar to study the site. Today, Lonar remains a scientific and cultural landmark, blending geology, history, and biology in one extraordinary crater. From fiery impacts to diamond-filled craters, these sites reveal Earth's explosive past. Each one reminds us how the universe shapes our world in ways both terrifying and beautiful. And some stories are still buried, waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this journey through cosmic history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more shocking stories from our planet and beyond.